Good evening, everyone. We have with us Mr. VVS Lakshman from the Sunrisers Hyderabad to address press conference. Shashwat, you can go ahead with your question.
Uh, Good evening, VVS.
Good evening.
I had a slight question for you. So, on commentary, Matthew Hayden was talking about how the batsmen have not manipulated the field with singles and doubles as much as possible. So, do you think that style of batting or that art is dying a little in T20 cricket, and how important is it on these kind of wickets?
Yeah, that's a very important skill, especially on these kind of wickets, because it's not very easy to hit through the line. You can't just rely on boundaries or sixes. It's very important to keep the dot ball percentage low. And the only way you can do is by manipulating the field, by rotating the strike. And I think that's one aspect of the game which is very important on these wickets. Unfortunately, we were not able to do that, especially when Rahul Chahar was bowling, or even when the other fast bowlers were bowling in the middle overs. And that's one aspect which is very critical if you have to put pressure back on the bowlers or the fielding side.
Thank you.
Anuj Mishra, you can go ahead with the question.
VVS, with batting becoming so difficult in the second half, is there any thought on in the camp that batsman needs to accumulate as many runs as possible in the first 10 overs in Chennai?
Well, as you have rightly mentioned, that as the ball gets hold and in the second half of the innings, it's getting tougher to play your natural game, to play the big shots, because the ball is just stopping on the wicket. It's also too paced, and also the spinners are extracting turn along with bounce. And I think that's one of the aspects which we definitely discussed. And if you see the way Johnny Bairstow and David Warner capitalize on the power play, that will be very important going forward, especially when you're playing on slow tracks like what we're seeing in Chennai, to use the new ball, use the power play restriction, so that you will put the other batsmen who are coming in later under less pressure. Also, it's very important that one set batsman plays through the innings quite deep in the innings, because it's very difficult for a newcomer to get used to the surface straight away, especially when the asking rate is climbing up. So I think the first 10 overs, the way you show your aggressive and positive intent will definitely help the second half of the innings for the batsman.
Krishendu Banerjee, you can go ahead with the question.
Hi, VVS. You have been through such patches where team was not doing well. So how do you motivate this kind of in this kind of situations to do well in the upcoming matches? The tournament is long. You have so many matches left.
Yeah, absolutely. This is just the start of the tournament. Yes, we would have loved to start off on a winning note, to have the momentum on our side. But having said that, I think it's very important to introspect in a constructive manner. There's no point brooding over the result. Everyone is disappointed because everyone, once they're on the park, they want to score runs, pick up wickets, or win the match for the team. But it's more about analyzing the good things and also the shortcomings, and addressing the shortcomings and not repeating that in the following matches, but also at the same time accepting that there were some good contributions both with the bat, ball, or in the field. So it's also important to motivate the boys by addressing the positive aspects, not only brooding over the negative aspects or the things which didn't go our way.
Final two questions. Subayan Chakravarti.
Hi, VVS. Good evening. VVS, a big surprise of the day was Natarajan not being in the playing 11. What was the reason behind him not making it to the team, and the reason behind playing Khalil Ahmed today?
Yeah, unfortunately, Natarajan, because of a sore knee, and he had a niggle in his left knee, and that's the reason why he was ruled out of this match. So he was unfit for this match, and that's why we went with Khalil Ahmed, who's a left-arm seamer, and I was very impressed with the way he bowled in his first game of the season. I think he assessed the conditions really well and used a lot of his variation, along with extracting a lot of pace and bounce of the surface. So a lot of positive for SRH in the way Khalil Ahmed bowled. We are going to assess the condition of Natarajan, and I'm sure that the medical staff of Sunrisers will take the right decision which will be beneficial for him and the franchise.
Final question from Deepak Raga. Deepak, go ahead.
Hi, VVS. I just want to ask, now that the pattern of defeat has been pretty similar in all the three matches, will there be a rethink on how you approach in terms of batting order, getting someone like Abdul Samad more freedom to play up the order and get Manish Pandey to anchor the innings slightly in the absence of Kane Williamson, coming at 5 or 4 or 5, 6, something somewhere like that?
Yeah, we've been flexible with our batting order. Even if you see today, we did little bit of change compared to the previous two games. We had young Virat Singh and Abhishek Sharma, two left-handers, to counter the spinners of Mumbai Indians. Yeah, we got some days before the next game, so we will definitely go back to the drawing board and work out what is the best strategy to get a win under our belt and what will be the best combination as far as the playing 11 is concerned and also the batting lineup is concerned to beat Punjab in our next game.
Thank you, VVS, sir.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.